Hi guys, welcome back to my platform once again. You can see what we have on our table. So now today's class, learn how to make this beautiful gown. Yes. So there's a fabric I'll be working with. Please make sure you iron yours. I can't do that right now. So this is a fabric. Let's quickly fold. It's into two here, but because we want to cut both the front and back at once, so we have to fold once again, meaning into four. Though you should understand this part, but for the sake of our beginners here, so make sure you place it very well. So when I'm done cutting, I'll be taking it to the ironing table to give it a very nice press. So then shoulder line. Remember, it's direct to the fabric, so whatever I'll be working with, we'll be adding our seam allowance. So first is to place it this way to find the length. Sorry, the camera couldn't capture that part, but I will shift it much later. So this is the shoulder into 2 is 6, 8, which is 16. Shoulder slant and half inch, because it's direct to the fabric. Okay. So the armhole depth is supposed to be 8, but I'll be working with 9 because it's a free gown. So I'll place 9 inches here as my armhole depth. So roll this way. So first is the neck width is 3 inches. The neck depth is 3 inches. Is optional, okay? So try to make your neck depth more than that. My back neck depth is just 1 inch. So I'll be cutting out the back first before I trace out the front. So find half of your armhole depth to create your armhole curve for the back curve panel. So the front panel will go in with 0.7 inch. Sorry, I couldn't find my armhole curve. So using palm curve is wrong. So take note of that. So the front slit is just 3.5 inches, which is optional as well. So my bust into 4 is 10.5, but I'll be adding 1.5 inches. Okay, so the high waist is 18 inches. Okay, so connect this way. So the next thing to find is our high waist to our hip, which is 8 inches. Okay, so connect this way because of our design at the end part. Okay, so my own shape is circle. You have seen the introduction, so you decide to work with heart shape, yeah, square, rectangle, so all depending on your preference. So I use a French wires. You have to use fabric as well. So let's introduce to place our round bust, high waist measurement. Standard measurement is what I just placed. So I'm adding extra 1.5 inches, okay, so my hip, extra 1.5 inches to the end part. So you decide to connect that flare from your bust line to your full length. So connect this way to the end part. You can see how it is. So the length as well is optional as well. Just adding seam allowance, okay, to the end part as well. So for the full length, decide to make it curve this way. Decide to connect it straight. Mine was this way at first, but later reduce the back length to straight. So all depending on your preference. That is just the truth. So cut it out this way. Please do not forget to cut with your seam allowance because it's direct to the fabric. So I first cutting out the back neck depth, back armhole. So pull it out this way. Cut out the neck depth for the front. Now go in. So this is for the front panel. So for the front slit, I will fold it this way. Okay, make sure it's well placed this way to pin it down. Okay, make sure everything is aligned, but advise you iron. Okay, so for the back side to blend it this way, as I said. So the end part design is optional. So this is it. Now is the sleeve part. I'm going to be a bit fast here because you know this part. I'm just doing this for the sake of our beginners here. So fold it into to this way, making into 4 now to cut the front. Sorry about the noise. Front and back panel together. So the shoulder There is armhole depth is this plus exactly what I added. So find the midpoint, find your cap height, connect this way, step up towards your shoulder line half inch. So the sleeve length is optional as well. Find your sleeve length, add your seam allowance as well, connect this way. I want my seam allowance, that is my M seam allowance, a bit bold, so place your measurement this way. So this is how you should place your measurement. If your sleeve length to that is to that a length. So mine is free, so you have seen it already. So I'm just trying to check my exact measurement, so it must not be fitted. Okay, so I'll be working with 17. Okay, so place it this way, so add seam allowance this way. So the sleeve part also is optional. Okay, so this is the aiming allowance. Step out this way, so cut it out this way. I will be cutting with we're cutting with our back panel before we deepen the front panel, exactly what you did on the bodies. So cut it out to the mine is bending here. I didn't take note earlier, but I will blend it later so you can see it's not straight. So just make sure yours is straight. So notch, so me blending it properly. So this is my own sleeve length. So I had to aim it this way. So notch the center from now. I have to deepen the front armhole with an half inch. So notch this part to know your front place to avoid bulge on your front panel when you are done fixing your sleeve. So I will do the same on the other part. So I had to quickly put this leftover fabric aside. So what we do next is to slate this center front, and we also have to cut out facing. That I'll be using my overlocking machine to aim my faces. So we have to quickly take it to ironing table now to find where we want our design to start from. I'm done ironing it. They have cut out our facing already, so this is it. I'll be choosing my compass. It will not be that clear here, but during the time of cutting, by tracing with soldering iron, you will see clearer. So the shape, as I said earlier, is optional. Okay, you might just circle all around this way. So this is it. So it's not that clear because I didn't use chalk. I'll be using pen here. Okay, so this is it. I will do it all through from, can see the grain line for what I want to work with. So that's why I said the this part is optional. Okay, yeah, and you could decide to use different shapes at once. So so me still working on it. It's not that visible, as I said earlier. Just be patient. During the tracing out, you will see it better. Yes. So I'll make sure I maintain it. Though I didn't notice the earlier that it was not visible. It was when I was done. So there's no way I could repeat this part. Yeah, so just be patient, you say. So just tracing the center part and use my compass to trace it around. Yeah, use my compass to trace it all around this way. So that is it. So I have to quickly plug my soldering iron. Yeah, so that is it. Now, this is my corset mesh. Yeah, so I'm using that the inner, that is the facing. So this is what I use, which is my soldering iron to trace it out, but I have to first plug it. Okay, so you need to be hot. So if facing aspect, we should know this part as well, but for, as I said earlier, for the sake of our beginners, we'll say throw more light on this part. So this is my facing right side, facing the right side of my fabric. Please make sure you iron, okay? So pin it down this way for easy sewing. Yeah, so trying to pin it down. So I will just take it to my machine to run it all around. So the back panel as well, the same way. So place it this way, okay? Pin it down as well to secure it for easy sewing. So this is how you should pin it all around for easy sewing. So let me do that to this part as well. So through that part, so the surgeon iron aspect. So you can see, as I said earlier, tracing will make it more visible. You can see, so you follow the line that you traced earlier this way. This part you have to be patient so that your round shape will still be intact when you are through. So this was me tracing patiently. I placed my marset. So that because that is the only thing I could lay my hands around me, yeah. So trace it this way. You can see. So I will go back once again to pull it gently. So you have to be very careful. So it's direct to the fabric, so you won't mess up your work. Okay, so this is it. Trace it this way. So, like my offline students were asking me if you can use scissors. Yes, but I don't advise you use scissors because you won't be aiming this part. You only top stitch. Yeah, anything you want to work with, except you are using fabric. Fabric can sew it on the wrong side and flip it out to the right side. Like that, you can use scissors, but mine is not that method. Okay, so I'll trace it and show you guys. Now throw with three. Yeah, you have to be patient to work on this. I'm telling you. So this is my crinoline mesh. Just checking, you can see nude color. You could start using the color of the fabric or depending on your preference. But advise you use nude. So done, done. You can see. You can see how beautiful it is. Yeah, it's a fashion job, man. So this is it. Though I'll be using my crinoline sorry, my hemming gum, yeah, to iron it. But first I have to pin to be sure the length of my crinoline mesh, because towards the other side seam I noticed that the length not going to be enough, so I had to pin this to know the part I'll be trimming to add it up to the other side seam. So I will just take it to my ironing table, iron it, and that is all. Okay, but your main target is this shape. Make sure you iron this part properly. So sorry, it's raining over here. So done ironing it. So this part that I joined, so I have to trim it out. Okay, you can only leave it if except you want to double it, but there is no need for that. So it's still showing a bit. So I'll be trimming it out. Now is the shoulder, sorry, the neck area. So I have to notch. So by the time you iron it will last properly. Notch, okay, patiently notch so I won't notch your fabric open. So we'll notch around and take it to our ironing table to give it a very nice press. So this part, I have four colors of French wire here. So this is the cream color. I have black, red, uh, sky blue. Yeah. So this is the red color. So just to stitch all around this way. Okay, so let's move to our sewing machine to work on that part. Over to our sewing machine. So this is it. So the rough edge, we'll be using our soldering iron as well to blend it. Yes, the rough edge of our French wire. So you stitch this way, you patiently stitch so that when you have through everything relax properly. So stitch this way. So the stitching aspect is not that difficult. Yeah, but the tracing out the shapes is very difficult. So be honest with you because you really have to be patient. So you just stitch this way all around different colors. So it's very simple, guys. Yeah. So please, I find it very interesting. Please like, comment, share, and please, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Okay. I love you all. God bless you all. You can see how beautiful it is. So, second one. So, if you're also interested in our offline classes, DM registration is ongoing for our August section. Yes. And once payment takes care of your basic, intermediate, and advanced classes. So this is it. All the gently stage all rounds. I will do it all round and show you guys. Here we are. I can see how beautiful it is. You see? So besides today, I've seen the introduction. This part is optional as well. So decide to do that on sleeve part, especially on the end part as well of your sleeve. But I didn't bother myself on the sleeve part, so I said to use red and said no because of the color. You can actually blend both. Okay, so I will use the black. You can see how beautiful it is. So this is the back panel. So I'm done weaving my facing as well. You can see. So to join the shoulder, but I'll be using my 5 thread that is sewing and weaving machine to work on this part. So we'll be moving to our sewing and weaving machine soon. But before then, let me show you the sleeves. I also weave it. So I will only iron and hem it. Okay. So that is it. Now through working on my sleeve part, okay. So decided to add the French wire as I said, but I won't be doing that. So you can see how neat it is. So now is to stitch. So let's quickly move over to our sewing and weaving machine. About the shoulder part, camera couldn't capture that part. So this is sleeve part. It's just a regular way of sewing all around. So that is it. So I will join the sleeve, join other parts of the dress, and show you guys. It's running over here, guys. So that is it. So let's move over to this part. You can see the shoulder part. I've joined it already. Okay, without it, you can't join your sleeve. Before you join your sleeve, you must have joined your shoulder line. Okay. So as you stitch, these 5 threads stitch sews and weave at the same time. It's mainly for ready to wear. So that is it. Let's see. So my length as well, I said to reduce the length. Also weave it. So you have to make sure you trim out all the winter thread. Okay, give it a very nice press. So I will put it on and show you guys. Thanks guys for watching. I love you all. So I will just take it to my sewing machine to aim the down part, but first I need to iron it properly. So you can see on the mannequin, you can see how beautiful it is. Bye for now. God bless you all.